What's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Talk. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post a good new content. Now, I know what you're thinking. Crazy Talk related to the motherfucker. But thing about though is this. I actually really took it down because for one, I know I wasn't gonna make it, but then I actually really thought of something. I thought of something bigger or somewhat bigger and better to actually really talk about. And for the most part, right, I can't remember if I did it on this particular channel or the previous one. So I titled this Wonder Woman. Did you hold on? I meant to say, did you ever wonder why? Did you ever wonder why? Did you ever wonder why, people? Did y'all ever wonder why, fellas? Right? And so if you act, put it like this, if you do shit like how the Crazy Talker does, or do, right? You know, you got to be like, okay. I mean, but you always want to go figure out, okay, why do certain superhero characters handle the title of Superman, Batman, Robin, whatever, Aquaman, all that shit, right? But out of everybody that I really just mentioned, it's the Wonder Woman that intrigues me the best because look at her outfit. She has an invisible jet. And she has a lasso. Once you get there with the lasso, you are forced to tell the truth. Now, why is that, people? What the fuck you gotta ask yourself, right? And I know 9 times out of 10, depending on how I actually really distribute this particular show, right? Well, I put it like this. I already know at best I might get 50 views out of this, depending on how I distribute. But with all of this stuff that I see from my fellow YouTubers, right? Actually, I'm going to hit the blast nobody. People report on what they see, right? Whether they actually go out and get it or whether or not somebody actually really point this shit out to them, right? But the thing about it, though, is this. All what you see on YouTube, all of what y'all see is that you looking at the end result when all this shit that actually really came to a head. Right? But y'all actually really don't talk about how it got there. Or y'all be like, y'all will talk just long enough. And you think that you got the idea, but for the most part, you really don't. Y'all never did. Y'all never did, but motherfuckers watch y'all. And so, for the most part, I'm really not hating on y'all's content, but the whole deal is whoever that's actually really putting the content out there. Y'all look at them as the archaeologists. And then just know that. So they be like, okay, well, we're going to do a dig to see if we can find any ancient people as well as dinosaurs, because just know that the two indeed, yes, indeed, they did coexist. But the real reason why DC Comics, which I think that's what Wonder Woman falls on under, right? But I'm gonna tell you the real reason why they actually really called this woman Wonder Woman. And I, for the most part, I just told y'all, right? She a woman, she got an invisible jet, she got a magic lasso. Once she wrapped that motherfucker around you, you're forced to tell the truth. So you almost got to ask yourself, well, ain't no almost to it. You got to ask yourself the $64,000 question. Where did they actually really get this concept from? And I'm going to tell you where they get the access. I'm going to tell you where they got this content from. Go back. The Garden of Eden. Tell you every goddamn thing you're going to know. This goes back to the days of Adam and Eve, people. Y'all can sit up here, y'all can laugh, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. But if you watch, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you watch this video all the way through, then you'll understand why DC Comics actually really named this woman Wonder Woman. Because what happens is this. When, for the most part, you know, a lot of people might say that history, I mean, a lot of people will probably say that slavery is the greatest crime in history. No, it's not. That is not the greatest crime in all of history. The greatest crime in all of history happened back in the Garden of Eden. Adam knew what the fuck to do. He said, hey, guess what? You can have all this. Don't fuck with that tree over there. But then Yahweh come to find out, right? Okay, he needs somebody to help his ass up. So he put Adam to sleep. Took a rib from his bone. Took a rib, right? And he created a woman. Then Adam had to tell woman, hey, don't eat from that tree there. What the fuck she do? She ate from the tree. And then Yahweh saw this. Who the fuck did she put the blame on? Right? And then who the fuck Adam put the blame on? But it's just for the simple fact, right? Satan caught your ass first. This is why motherfuckers cheat. And it's just not on women. It's on men also, right? But the thing about it though is this. Who cheated first? Why they cheated? So as time progressed, somebody needs a new character, a new superhero, if you will. So they come up with Wonder Woman. And again, she got her invisible jet. She's from the Amazon. Which that should fucking tell you something right there, right? She got an invisible jet. She's from the Amazon. Got a magic lasso. And then once she wrapped that lasso around you as the man, right? You can't do nothing but tell the truth. But then again, why the fuck is that? Right? So you got so again, you got to ask yourself, why call this woman Wonder Woman? And she got all these special powers. Because it's just for the simple fact, right? DC Comics, whatever, has really been telling y'all the true essence of a woman years ago, and they just used the Bible. They took what's in the Bible, they changed it up a little bit. They changed it up just enough. You go out and fuck up, it's okay. We go out and fuck up, they want proof, they want receipts, as if that you got these. Put like this: unless a motherfucker see you eye to eye, and unless they ain't able to go to your phone, they ain't got shit on you, right? So here comes the answer. Wrap it around, and then they gonna force you to tell the truth. And just know this: I don't. Okay, then let's just say you fast forward so many years later, and Karen White comes out with a song. What is the title of her song? Superwoman. I'm not your superwoman, right? So you going for Wonder Woman, the Superwoman, or the same thing, right? Both done fuck up with if both done fucked up with why? Because of what the fuck happened back there in the garden. Now, like I say, if I get interviews from this, okay, I got it. I get it. I'm fucked up, right? It's anything and everything right now that I can keep my eyes open because I've been on the gin and I either got me do right. So pretty sure I could rather fuck it right now. But I just thought that, you know what? This actually really makes a whole lot of sense. Wonder Woman, and y'all wonder why. While the average woman is gonna do a lot of shit. These are some of the most scandalous motherfuckers that ever walked the face of the earth. It just so happened some of us actually married to them. It's just that I look at my wife, and I'm just like, okay, she'll never do me no wrong, And so it's just know that sometimes it ain't with all women, not with all women, but the select few, y'all know who the fuck y'all are, right? Y'all will fuck it up for everybody else. So with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner. Wallace Harris, aka Crazy Off. I'm hollering at y'all.